So, we discovered some dark side jungle. Sorry about that. Sometimes spirit of combat has me wrapped up too much. No, we discovered some dark side ruins. A lost, forgotten part of the jungle. It's a very, very strange thing. I do know it's one thing that we cannot let Athena explore freely. So, we move in! Guns are blazing.
Movement engaged.
Something in the ground here.
Ah, more bugs.
Incoming fire.
No problem, boss.
Hardly worth my time. Why would... Maybe that's a result of something. Some
That
kind of
armor's
dark
tough.
side spawn.
I'm out of firepower over
things.
here.
Or possible. Now what, let's Doom Droid handle it himself. There we go.
I apologize for your untimely death.
How polite!
Additional ammo required.
I approve of that. He's well programmed, that one. Of course, I expect Rhea to do no less.
Moving to position.
I mean, we might be at war, but we can still hold our manners.
No problem, boss.
Overwatch. And let's bring Flavis forward.
Copy that.
He's ready for combat once again.
Overwatch. Watch your step here.
Ah, more bugs in there. Everywhere. Work.
It's still up.
Less good work there, everyone. The Zabrak has it handled.
Well, how about that?
This dark side is strong in this place, which is clear.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
Let's first reload.
Reload. Engaging Overwatch.
Let's do this carefully. No, wait. Let's see what the others find.
Whatever you say.
Quiet so far.
It's killing time.
Underground are likely festering with this dark side insect spawn. Must be related to the... I won't be surprised if we see one of those Sith spawn here as well. These berserker creatures.
Tired of waiting around.
Move forward and keep the watch. Actually, since you free Overwatch anyway. What?
I'm not sure what we were expecting to find out here, but this definitely
It's not the same rift the Codex used when it appeared. This thing could lead anywhere. It may not even be pointing at Earth.
As with most things, we'll likely need to bring it back to the ship for further examination.
Not a good time to stop. So not a good
Control
time to
variable
miss.
in targeting sequence.
This is gonna hurt.
its armor down. Damage it. I dare an 18 for more damage. Wow, that was a very
X-ray
efficient way of
neutralized.
dealing with that thing. I don't think we ever had that much luck.
We're green
Or
to
luck.
go.
Rather, we are just extremely skilled.
I'm on it.
We are truly... The new destiny of Drummond Cast is here.
Scanning.
Come get some.
Of course, the bugs begin to swarm.
Armor still holding.
Good. Nice blast there, Rush.
Target
One dead
eliminated.
bug. Why does the camera keep going there? I'm thinking something is going to pop up from the ground there.
Heading out.
Got a burrow here.
Of course.
Took care of it.
Ouch. You'll pay for that. In
You
service.
will break.
Ours now, beasts. Serve your new masters. Let's
I'm
move
on my
towards
way.
the portal thing. Ah, what a little swarm they have there. It's thick, they're screaming. Bloodlust and battlelust. All they're screaming for is their death. So I think we will activate this overdrive. Impressive. I had not used that trick before. And a death.
Hostile target
Good.
eradicated. Minimal ammunition remaining.
Well, Obi-Wan literally can't miss. Wonderful.
Hostile. Terminated.
He truly is a master sniper beyond compare.
On Overwatch.
I can handle that.
It's only 5%. That's certainly worth it. Don't hit that gate though. I need to capture and study that.
Well, how about that?
Status confirmed. All hostile contacts in the AO have been eliminated. The gateway is secure. Status confirmed. Commander, we've secured the psionic gateway, and recovery teams are en route to the site. Now it's up to Tigan and Shen to figure out what this thing does.
Now we get close to what they want. Ancient darkside artifact, and we claim it for our own. I hope the simulation keeps running properly. Yes, yes, it does. Good. Doom droid once again proving his worth. RXQ. It is a fine creation my daughter made. Perhaps I can convince her to make an army of them. Then we'll have Sakul broken in no time. Won't that be a sight to see? Sakul destroyed by droids. By the droids they wield like pathetic weapons. Ha! Who could see that coming? Landing safely. We've been lucky we haven't faced much anti-air. But we have stealth technology on these ships and shuttles. Signal jammers and such. Ah, no promotions. And my RX Go will have to go in reparation for quite some time.
The distinctive alien artifact we recovered from the field resembles a portal or gateway of some kind. Although we believe it provides the aliens with a means of long-distance travel, potentially beyond the confines of our world itself, it will take time before we can truly understand the gateway's function.
Based on what your team witnessed in the field, Commander, it is clear this psionic gateway provides the aliens with some means of far-off travel. It will be up to you to determine not only how it functions, but exactly where this gateway leads.
Right.
New objective added.
In order to analyze the alien psionic gateway we recovered, we will need to make the appropriate modifications to the shadow chamber first, Commander.
Well, we've plenty of resources for that. Let's get to that.
Shadow chamber upgraded.
Good. That's a proper place for this thing. Now we can go study that. I'm curious what that becomes. 5 days. Well, our troops will need to recover, especially our left war droid.
Recovering the alien psionic artifact may prove key to your future efforts, Commander. I trust your team will begin the necessary research as soon as possible.
Now, what should we do in the meantime? An ambush site.
Avenger
Let's study
plotting new
it.
course.
Get some intel. Because we can trade that intel for more weapon upgrades. That's something we can certainly work on. I see a glorious...
Incoming message for you, Commander. Patching it through to your quarters now.
I apparently also saw this message.
I had
Glorious
high
future.
hopes for the Resistance under your leadership, Commander, and you have outdone yourself.
Yes, they have done nothing while we have done everything. Let's see, what are they planning? Oh, a bunch of shapeshifters. Honestly, I'm not too worried about those things anymore. Look at all those resources we're getting.
Hate to do this,
Portal indeed.
but you're the only one who can pull this off. You know I'd go myself if I could.
The gateway is primed. Is the subject prepared?
Ready.
Wait, I don't want
I
to go.
hardwired what was left of the
Oh, it's
Codex
that
brain
thing.
into Rover. It should be emitting the same signal the Codex used to pass through the gateway.
Excellent. Let us begin.
Can we send one of our new war droids through immediately?
We've already seen the Codex opening a similar rift in the field. I am sure your device will be fine.
That's a brave little droid right there.
There. We're set to record
If
across
it returns, I will
all
give it a medal.
Remember, go in, take some quick readings, then come right back through. Okay? Whoa. Are you seeing this?
It appears our signal has been received. Increasing power.
Doesn't look like any place we've been before.
No, that's quite...
Or any place on Earth, for that matter.
Perhaps
Old
this is the
architecture.
source. The aliens' seat of power, if you will. Secure beyond any physical limitations.
Only one way to find out. Go on. We're counting on you.
Yes, be a hero, little droid. Yeah. That's not good.
That is definitely not fine, Doctor.
The process did work. There was an instant where the device was in between locations. However, once that occurred, the gateway called for a second signature, an organic signature. When we could not provide one, it generated a sort of feedback pulse.
Obviously.
If the Codex creates the door, this
I'm sure we can
organic signature must surely
recover
be the
its
key.
programming.
Well, we better make sure we have the right key before we try again. I would hate for this to occur to something organic.
Agreed. I'll report our findings to the commander immediately.
I was watching this the whole time, so you don't need to do that.
We are now
Watching
prepared to
everything on the ship.
autopsy the body of the powerful being we recovered, Commander. I feel that we may be on the cusp of attaining a complete understanding of this avatar we have long sought.
Well, this is a summary of what we just saw, so I don't feel we need to read that. They explained it quite well in the briefing. Can we begin research? Yes, we can begin research on that Sith corpse now.
This creature represents a near-perfect fusion of human and elder DNA. Though remarkable, it appears as if the creature were unfinished, perhaps why we were able to ultimately defeat it. Still, this can lead me to only one logical conclusion.
What?
We had such hope for you.
Ghosts. I hate Sith
I
ghosts.
believe we have found our avatar.
The dead should just remain dead. So I'm certain that's what Athena's planning. To unleash an army of the Elders of Sith.
Strategic resource located.
Ah, good. A stone wall running along an overgrown pasture was strewn with corpses of several alien species. The bodies deeply decayed, but still hold scientific value. Not wasting an opportunity to examine the alien xenobiology for weaknesses, a team brought the corpse on board for Dr. Tegan to study. Excellent. What shall we do now while we wait for our research to complete? Let's go get us a week of
Avenger
monthly
plotting new
supplies.
course.
The coast of this continent. There's more supplies than we know what to do.
It won't be easy,
Oh,
but I think it's the only option we have at this point.
Agreed. We must inform the commander immediately.
Go right ahead.
indeed.
Commander? Central?
The Shadow Chamber has completed its analysis of the Avatar's DNA. It has identified the genetic sequence necessary to travel through the Psionic Gate.
Perfect. We can finally shut this Avatar project down for good.
Yes, strike them
the
at
gate
their base and
requires more
stop
than a
these
mere transmission
ghosts.
of genetic data.
The sequence has to be part of a live subject. The key only works in lockstep with the signal.
We don't have time to find another one of those things, let alone capture it.
No. That part we can handle. We make our own.
You're serious?
Quite. Though the specimen before us is damaged beyond repair, it has provided us with its complete genetic blueprint. We already
You're going
possess
to
an
clone?
unaltered avatar template from the Forge facility. That, combined with the genetic material we recovered at the Black Site, should allow us to replicate the procedure here.
I didn't know we had
what's the
cloning
catch?
facilities.
Yes, that. Without an elder consciousness driving it, the new avatar would remain as lifeless as the one before us. While I can develop its body, I cannot create the mind to drive it.
But I can. In a way. By manipulating the new avatar via the psionic network.
You want to operate one of these things?
A remote-controlled Sith Lord?
Not exactly. And definitely not me.
Interfacing directly with their network would cause severe, if not fatal, trauma to an unprepared central nervous system. As it stands, we only know of one individual who has survived that kind of ordeal.
What?
That was different. The stasis suit.
Created the perfect interface to the network, one tailored to your specific biology, Commander. Of any human
So I'm
candidate,
going to mind
you are
control
the most likely to survive the
a
connection.
clone Sith.
Most likely is not good enough, Doctor.
It is the only answer I can give you, and our only option to traverse the alien portal.
We need to come up with a game plan before we charge through the enemy's front door.
What a ridiculous
Give you some
plan.
time to think about this, Commander.
Right. And maybe come up with something more reasonable.
This specimen, this being
Remote-controlled
is
Sith
something
Lords,
else
what
entirely.
nonsense.
Something beyond anything we have ever seen. And yet somehow, our troops once again prevailed.
You have done it. I just want to read the purpose of the Avatar Directive now. It seems we're finally gaining ground on the edge. With that said, I was shocked to see that our troops not only encountered what apparently is a fully responsive Avatar specimen, and that it engaged them in combat, was subsequently dispatched with only moderate difficulty. Well, not that moderate. Of all that went in the greatest creation. Stupid computers. With all that went into its creation, somehow I expected that the Avatar would be a foe unlike any other. Something perhaps even beyond our own capabilities to counter. Initially, it appeared as though my assumptions were wrong. Yes, you just don't have enough faith in the unity in our movement. Humanoid in form, physical attributes of the Avatar specimen are, on the surface, wholly unremarkable. Its muscular systems not that of unlike a young adult human, with no obvious genetic adulteration to enhance its physical strength or agility. At this point, I could only surmise the aliens focus entirely on what lies beneath the Avatar's seemingly ordinary structure. As I continued my analysis of the Avatar specimen, including rapid genetic sequences aided by the Shadow Chamber, I discovered my earlier conclusion could not be further from the truth. The Avatar, or what was left of it, is not wholly in a developmental sense, although portions of the missing genetic links have since been filled with what is undoubtedly elder DNA. There are still incomplete sequences that leave the creature unable to fully sustain its own power. It's now my firm belief that we have yet to encounter a fully developed Avatar, and its potential capabilities at full strength leave me deeply, let me guess, concerned? Go a little bit faster. I'm just gonna say concerned. Well, we will face that. We have our own force users. We will defeat this threat, and it once and for all. The Sith of the ancient world should remain dead and buried, not resurrected to Asina's whims. We will deal with this coming next time.